What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life and TV. I am Poetry. You are here for our Ready to Love Part 2 reunion summary. I'm not sure if this is going to be a recap, y'all, at all. Y'all know I had to do a move within the past few days. And also, the heck else did I have to do? I got sick. I got the C19, y'all. I got the C19. Everybody spray your screens, wash your hands, and everything before you sit on down here and listen to this recap and review. It's probably not going to even be a full recap because, one, these people were getting on my doggone nerves. Part 2 of this reunion was worthless. I thought the overall reunion altogether was worthless. But I'm going to go ahead and talk about it because tomorrow we have a new season starting. In case you did not know, there will not be an official own casting special for season 6. They are trying to fill the slot for what Put a Ring on It should have been on. I don't know what happened during the taping of season 3, but it didn't get it filmed in time, or maybe some people backed out. Something happened where they didn't put a Ring on It up, so they had to roll Ready to Love back to back. This is why we don't have a reunion special, casting special. I know a lot of reviewers out there thinking that Will Packer was trying to beat the rush and trying to beat up all the bloggers to make sure they didn't get info and tea on these new people, but that wasn't it. That wasn't it at all. So I'm gonna probably attach, depending on how long this goes, I may attach my version of the casting special to the end of this, maybe not, depending on how long it is. I was able to research at least 12 of the 14 members. 2 of them is still aloof. 2 of them I can't find any social media information on them. I don't see them interacting with any other people either, so I can't figure out who the freak they are to get a little dibs and dabs, a little information on them. But y'all will see. So I know this is a week late, but we're gonna get right into it. We kick off this episode the same way we ended it, with Zadia storming out. First of all, let me apologize if I hack, if I cough. Keep your damn lights already. If I hack or if I cough, because at night, that's when this shit gets worse. I have noisy ass neighbors upstairs in the new place that I moved into. They sound like they dropping shit, dragging shit, body slamming motherfuckers all day long. I don't know what the fuck they do for a living, but from 8:30 in the morning, probably 7:30 in the morning to late at night, these motherfuckers up there dropping and dragging shit all day long. They got 3 dogs, but the dogs ain't what's bothering me. It's them, whoever's staying in this bedroom above me. Oh. Okay, so while we went back to Zadia storming out, they did not need to show that again. There was no purpose of showing that again. She did not say or do anything different than what we already saw in the first part of the doggone reunion. There was nothing else Zadia said that was going to be so outstanding. We didn't even see them trying to encourage her to come back in. You know, the whole process of begging her ass to come back in. No, next time we see Zadia, she was backstage with everybody else again chilling. She didn't go nowhere. They didn't talk her out of, if they talked her out of leave it, they didn't show us that part. Okay, we had already saw down to Zadia wanting the acknowledgement of her and Naeem being together. They showed that the first half too. So we didn't need to see that again. Naeem is defending the hell out of her. And she's like, that's why I picked him. But you didn't pick him, sis. You did not pick him at all. You actually got eliminated, which is what Sydney said too, up on the stage. You got voted off. You didn't pick him. And according to your outburst that you had with Dante, you was picking Dante. You was going to pick him, remember? That's what you was going to do. So, being that you were kicked off, there was no reason for Dante to stay. He was like, you know what, I did leave with her. Who else was you gonna stay for? Nobody, Dante. I'm mixing names up. Child, it's the COVID. Naeem, you was not gonna stay for anybody. You didn't choose him, Zadia. You didn't choose him. Not at all. Let's be honest. You know, like I said, Sydney said it. So let's move on, because Tanika Ray, She was just like, you know what? I'm gonna let you. Your truth is your truth, and their truth is their truth, and we're gonna stay on that. No, sweetheart, that's not it. We were still coming off the tail end of who said what and what the cameras caught, right? And we just watched Camille on screen say she was gonna fuck everybody up, and now Tanika's like, you know what? We're not gonna get anywhere. Let's just your truth is your truth, and their truth is your truth. No, bitch, it's only one truth, and we watched it on camera. We watched it. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. There's a whole lot of live streams going on, y'all. Y'all know I don't report on the gossip, but y'all can go to 1,000 other channels to get the gossip. There's only a couple people that I'm watching my gossip on, but you'll see me around in the comment section on a few other people's. But there was Sabrina did a live stream. Little Black Book did a live stream with the cast panel. They dropped some tea in that bitch there, right? But Sabrina did her live stream. Little Black Book is interviewing everybody. Walter's live stream is 4 hours and 47 minutes. Baby, ain't shit Walter got to say. It's going to make me sit there and listen to him 4 hours and 47 minutes. That's why they didn't even let Walter sit on this stage and talk long. But I guess that's why he felt he had to talk long in that live stream, because he didn't say shit on this stage. You know, he talked about his instant attraction to Sabrina. And then he talked about his attraction that he had with Mumin. Look here, all these live streams that they doing, they better than a doggone show. I'm going to tell you. They better than a doggone show. But one thing that Sabrina did share that I'm going to bring up in this right here, in her live stream, that we all thought, and that's why I'm bringing it up, because we all thought about half these people was not these people's exes. Well, the girl that was at the table with Walter, Sabrina, and Mumin was not an ex of Walter, according to Sabrina. She said that this girl, when she questioned the girl said they used to mess around, but they were never in a relationship. Now, I don't know if this the same girl that he was messing around with while the show was taping, as we did find out that Walter was still actively involved with the young lady he was just living with prior to the show taping. While the show was taping, they were still fucking the whole time, right? Of course he ain't calling Sabrina. Of course he ain't calling me. He ain't getting no cooch for them. And the reason why he said in his live, out of his words, his own mouth, the reason why he wasn't getting no cooch for them, because they talk too damn much. That these women are petty, and they'll go back and start exchanging stories. So he'd rather sleep with somebody who ain't got nothing to do with the show. Now, what gets me about that, Walter, is your grown ass who are ready to love, you was dating with attention, chose to date Mumin as one of your choices, one of your options, knowing that she was not having sex until she got married. So you wasn't gonna intentionally be celibate or abstinent for her. That's when you was gonna continue fucking the girl that you was just living with until you decided Mumin was the one. He said, in his defense, when you dating, you always have somebody on the slide that you fucking. That's his defense. Then you're not dating with intention. I don't believe, sir. I don't think that's intention. Anywho, yeah, so the girl, it was a girl that he was messing around with. He said he was not in a relationship with her. They was just fucking around. She needed a place to stay. She was hard on her luck. Somebody on this show, I always need a motherfucking place to stay. I always down on their luck, right? Needed a place to stay, down on their luck. Remember Carrington? Yeah. Had the same situation. And he let this chick move in with him. And prior to the show started taping, she had already found her own place and already moved out. But since they was still cool like that and they really didn't end on no bad terms, they kept fucking. Okay. My back was itching. Y'all see I'm in my beach chair. I have no furniture, y'all. When I left out of my house, my intention was to buy a house. The house I was renting. My intention was to buy a house, right? So I got rid of my couches. I got rid of my chairs. I got rid of my dishes. And I was like, when I buy me a new house, I'm going to have brand new shit, right? So when I moved to this apartment, if you're a member of my channel, you can watch under the membership videos and you can see exactly what happened to how I ended up in this apartment and why I don't have no furniture. Yeah. Luckily, I had a beach chair. Y'all know how low a beach chair sits? Y'all realize how low I'm sitting to the ground right now? Yes, I'm sitting low as a motherfucker. My desk is like right here at my titties. It ain't supposed to be that way. But anyway, that's why I'm in the beach chair. That's what. But it's a good back scratcher. Okay, so Walter. Moving on from Walter. Walter's a fuckboy. In every right. In every right. There was rumor going around here, fuck Shiloh too. I had never heard that rumor, but he brought it up in one of his live streams. And this rumor has supposedly got back to Sabrina, which is why Sabrina and Shiloh had some tension. I didn't even realize they had tension. But yeah, that's one reason why Sabrina was not feeling Walter. It was like, yeah, you putting me as number 2. Because one, Walter did not call or talk to Sabrina. Did not call or talk to Amin. But Walter says in his 4-hour and 47-minute live stream, he talked to Sabrina every day. That would make me suspicious as well, sir. If I'm the one you intentionally trying to date, why would you be talking to Sabrina every day and you're not trying to date her? Make it make sense, Walter. Make it make sense. I wasn't in that live stream. I couldn't have been. I'm telling you, 4 hours, 47 minutes, got me fucked up. Got me fucked up. Well, remember how I said that the cast members already knew each other? I say this every season. These people do not audition for the most part. I don't know which one of these cast members actually audition, but for the most part, they was like, hey, I know somebody. Now I can get them to come on the show next year. All right, cool. Let me call them up and see if I can get you. Okay, let's get some connections going on right here. Y'all remember Ron Freeman, the mortician or the funeral director from last Houston season with Alexis Five Jones and, Flower Girl? Okay, remember him. He's from the Houston show, right? Him and Frank are cousins. That's how Frank got called and invited to the show. As I already told you, Amin and Camille are cousins. Cornelius and Corey, best friends. Frank and Sydney were already friends before the show started. They had already been friends for years. They just didn't know each other from around the way. They were actual friends. Courtney, Sydney, Frank, and Harrington all work in the same bars. They do different things. Of course, Courtney and Sydney were bottle girls. Frank was a bartender. Carrington is a promoter. They all hang around in the same bars. Already knew each other already. Walter and Lamont knew each other from the poetry scene. Tasia, y'all remember Kaya from the Houston, okay? The one who couldn't make a decision, who was torn between Jason and the other dude. I can't think of his name right now. Yeah, Tasia and Kyra are best friends. They have been best friends for the last 15 years. That's how she got called for the show. I already told y'all that Libba knew Tommy already, from Libba working in radio. And then it's this new chick out here that's spilling dirt on Cornelius about being in a relationship with Cornelius. Her and Amin have been knowing each other for years, which makes me. I believe there's truth to the girl's story. However, I think the motive behind telling the story at this particular time has everything to do with Camille and Cornelius want to carry on their story. They want season 5's drama to carry over, so when season 6 begin, we still be talking about them. I'm gonna tell y'all right here, right now, once I finish this video, I will no longer be discussing any characters from season 5 unless Aisha and Dante come on and say that they actually finna get married. That's it. You ain't gonna hear me talk about them no more. But yeah, okay, so who else we got? And the new chick, the girl Alexis, that's her name. Like I said, her and Courtney work together. She says she's a PR rep. She says she's a promoter. She works in the industry. She does like interview style. Everybody's an influencer these days, right? Everybody's a blogger these days. She's one of the people that goes to the red carpets and gets celebrities to talk to her, but she's not an official reporter. That's what that girl Alexis does, right? And she's interviewed a lot of good names. She's interviewed a lot of good names. Well, her and me have known each other for over 4 years. Her and Corey have been cool for over 8 years, is what she said. Like I said, her and Courtney work together. You can't make me believe that Cornelius being Corey's best friend, that this wasn't all keeping it in the circle. Everybody knew everything was going on. You didn't just meet him and didn't think that he was messing around with Camille. They was messing around before the show started, in my opinion. Okay, anyway. So forth and so on, and on and on and on. Like say only a couple people actually auditioned for the show. I think Dorlinda Tracy told me that her friend had auditioned and she didn't make it. That's why. She gotta have some type of connect to somebody who's already on the show, I believe. You know, or be invited to audition. Even with the cast members that's coming out this year, a lot of them have like connects already with people who are already on the show. Anywho, we all see the connection and downfall with Mumin, with Walter. Despite her piano pettiness, I think she was saying that she wanted to really truly date, and I still believe that from the beginning. Like I said, Mumin said he was being distant. Well, she didn't realize that he was being distant with Sabrina too. She felt that Sabrina was his number one, but Sabrina felt that she was number two in his book. And evidently, you know, he had somebody at the crib that he was smashing and dashing that meant more than these two ladies. Anyway, Walter said that he was giving her space. That's why he wasn't calling. He was trying to let her figure out what she wanted in life, right? Walter is so full of shit. I know. Sabrina still holds to the fact that he made her feel like second place. And Mumin says, like I said, she's shocked by that information because she always felt she was second place. Neither one of y'all was number one in his book. And what I'm not getting from Mumin, you not hearing that Sabrina is actually saying the same thing you said. It's Mumin, same thing. Oh, Sabrina, you not hearing this? The Mumin said the same thing you saying. Y'all saying the exact same thing about this man. Both of y'all can't be wrong. Okay. Tanika asked, is there a chance that they could get back together because they saw the chemistry there, you know? And from Sabrina's body language, it was like hell to the no, ain't no chance in hell. Hell to the no. I know you saw them hug on the commercial break and like, I'm sorry, you know, we cool, we ate spoonfuls and stuff like that. But no, especially after that last little live, Sabrina was in there ragtagging that ass on his lines. You know, they was going back and forth. She was in the chat and he like responding to her in the chat. Anywho, they moved on to Courtney. There was nothing to say here. Nothing to say here. So we go on to Corey. Copy and paste Corey. They roll his footage of when he got, you know, got in good with Mumin. And when he had his little conversations with Courtney and how he was dismissed from the show. And he started crying and boo-hoo-hoo. And we even saw some footage of him and Tasia going out on dates, right? But we saw him boo-hoo crying and breaking down when he got eliminated. He knew he was going to get eliminated. And everybody's like, is that real? Because you know you're an actor, right? First of all, him and Cornelius has a movie out together that Corey wrote. They both some detectives. They like broke-ass bad boys. They sad boys. That's what they are. I can't see either one of them getting an acting gig off of that mess, but okay. Maybe Corey gets some writing creds or whatever. But yeah, gosh, shit, I don't even know what to say. It was horrible. Well, anyway, back on stage, you know, when they was talking about was his tours real or whatever, what was that? Camille, she tuned in like, don't discount his tears. They are real. Like, Mina's like, oh, maybe I should just shut up then. Oh my gosh. Why do they, I guess it just don't make no sense to argue with her stupid ass. So anyway, Tanika, she's like, Corey, explain. He started the fake tears all over again. I just wanted to be in love like my mama and my daddy. I just seen the love that my daddy give my mama Betty, and I just wanted to be that person too. I don't know why I'm like this. Tell me why I'm like this. I don't know why do I keep doing this. I just don't understand. That was Courtney. He just like reinvented the same whole little script that he did on camera. He tried to do it better this time. You know, eyes got all red and everything. I was about to throw some water in my eyes, but I need my water. Eyes got all red and everything, right? And I'm like, dude, but you lied though. You cannot sit here and tell me that you're trying to make these fucking women feel special by lying to them. You want to have the same type of love that your daddy gave your mama. Was your daddy a liar too? Huh? Explain that to me, Corey Belton. Explain that to me. Oh. The real American Ninja Potomac back again. Oh my goodness. Like, dude, that does not make a woman feel special. Sabrina, she took up for him. She's like, I just talk real mad shit about him. But I felt bad about it. I felt bad for him. And, he really is a genuine person. Lies, lies, lies. And Sabrina, if you believe that shit, this is why you didn't have good choices in men either. Because you believe Corey is being sincere. He's not. He's not. He's a lie. And then he's a lie again. And he's going to lie about the lie that he tell and tell a lie about that lie. Okay? So Tanika asked Courtney, does that soften your heart to him to see those tears and to understand, he's what he's going through? And I'll answer for her, hell to the no, okay? No. Courtney sitting over there like, cry me a river, nigga. Cry me a sea. That's what she's ever done. Cry me a river. That's what she's saying. Mameen said the same thing I said. Your lies don't make me feel special, Corey. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. Sincerity my ass. He ain't sincere. He ain't sincere. He was able to turn those waterworks off just like he forgot to pay his water bill. He wasn't sincere. Move on to Tasia. Boy, I tell you, I did this all season. Tasia did it. Hold up, I gotta get it. Hold up. I gotta get it. I might be Tasia. It's Tasia. Tasia got some damn, man. Tasia got some big ass titties. Tasia got some big ass titties, y'all. I'm just telling y'all. Them titties was thanging that thing. They was thanging that thing up here. Anyway, again, we show her never four scenes between her and Corey and her elimination that she had with Phil. She said, she was kind of tired of floating in the middle. People didn't like her, but they didn't dislike her either, right? And she wanted to be pursued. She said that Phil was the only one that actually showed up, okay? But he also showed up in other people's lives with more interest, i.e. Sydney. So she said, but the whole time she been on this stage, she been sitting here waiting on Corey to tell the truth. He ain't told the truth this whole time. Okay, Tasia says all those messages that you were sending Courtney, all those messages that you were sending to me, tell them you were sending the exact same thing to me too. To go in to meet my parents type of situation. I thought he said his mama had passed. Anyway, yeah, he was sending those same messages to Tasia. He's the copy and paste bro, right? Copy and paste bro. Whew. Then he go tells oh, she said, yeah, you told me I was your number one, this and there. He was like, you know what? I was always in deliberation, standing up for you, defending you. Well, to say, hold up, pump your brakes. I've been quiet. But the lies, no, we not finna tell those lies right there. Everybody in that room thought Tasia was cool as hell. Everybody was. Then Phil jumped in like, dude, I have defended you to her. And now you gonna sit up here and tell this bald-faced lie? They edited something out. It was something that they edited out that he had said that made Phil and Walter turn up. It just wasn't about, I take up for you in deliberation. There were some other things that must have been said that we didn't get to see. Anyway, you playing yourself, Corey. That's basically what Phil told him. I told you that fool ain't got a sincere bone in his body. Not when it come to tell the truth. So next up, we go to Zadia, right? Before we get into her, like I said, y'all, this reunion was boring as fuck to me. Last season, we had all kind of footage rolled that could help fill in the blanks. This year, we were just left with blanks, period. The entire season was a freaking blank for the most part. We got to see Winter creeping down the hallway to go see Jay. In this season, what they're showing us of the unseen episodes or whatever, unseen footage, is just random ass conversation that ain't got shit to do with shit. Or a conversation about them lying, and then they still come on stage and lying again on stage about them lying. And by the way, Shiloh is not on the show because she is rumored to be suing OWN Network and or Will Packer Productions. Not Phil, the networks. I don't know if, I haven't been able to validate it all. I don't know what her case is based on. I don't know if she's going with defamation. I don't know if she's going with the security measures. But there have been a lot of chatter in a lot of the live streams, and plus on some other blogs that I had picked up on, not YouTubers, other blogs, that is saying that she is indeed suing them, and that OWN Network is using her words, her footage that she had on camera, saying that Phil did not try to physically harm her in their defense. In addition, there was a rumor. It wasn't even a rumor. Camille said that she wanted a defamation lawyer. I posted the video up about the Simone Redwine trying to break down defamation for everybody. She wanted to sue the girl Alexis for saying that she was messing around with messing around with Cornelius. I know I'm the only one in the house right now, or in this room, but being that me and my daughter both had a C-19, they told us to keep our mask on, stay 6 feet away from each other, so we won't be passing it back and forth with one another. And just in case y'all, you know what I'm saying, I don't want y'all out there in YouTube streets getting the C-19 from me. Anywho, back to Zadia. Okay, Zadia again, Tanika, Zadia again wants to make it a point that her and Naeem are together. Zadia went and talked to Dante, she said, after the incident where she was going to pick him over Naeem. And I think that we kind of blew past her putting her hands on Dante. Dante was like, you know, we talked about it, we squashed it. I'm like, fuck that. Fuck that. He said he moved on to Aisha, he got who he want. Their relationship seemed to be real, you know what I'm saying? I'm very shocked about it. And I'm very shocked about it because I told y'all my original cast special, he seemed like somebody who wasn't really serious about love. And that was based off some comments I saw on his Facebook page. And come to find out he the one that entered into one of the most serious relationships on the show as far as his outcome. So I was definitely wrong about him. I think I said that Walter was a hoe. Yeah, facts. It still remains. I said Corey was full of shit and fuckboy. Facts still remains. I said Frank was going to be a fuckboy. Facts, it still remains. Anywho, yeah, we didn't get too deep into Dante and Zadia and the physical assault that basically happened between them two. Yeah. Did I miss? There was supposed to be some information shared about Aisha and Dante. And I don't know if I missed it or not, but is she pregnant? Because that's the rumor, that Aisha's supposed to be pregnant by Dante. Because they said that Dante was working on his 4th child, and he's with Aisha. Is she pregnant? Anybody know? Anybody confirm that? I haven't been able to confirm that. Okay, so like that, all this little side footage didn't give me no further insight. Zadia said she's sorry. She said she should have walked away. You shouldn't put your hands on that motherfucker. I don't give a damn if you did walk back to him. You shouldn't put your hands on him. Anywho, we got to see Aisha dancing while eating his broccoli. That's what I'm saying. This is the type of missed footage that they showing us. Who gives a fuck, right? Aisha had so many connections. She was with Frank. She was with Carrington. She was with Sean. She was with Phil. You know, let us see some of those connections that she had. I just didn't get it. I didn't understand the whole purpose of this second half of this reunion at all. Carrington, they didn't ask him any questions at all. Lamont, they didn't ask him any questions at all. Who else didn't get asked any questions? Naeem, he really didn't get asked any questions about his journey because he really didn't have a journey. He was just with Zadia. But they said he went on a few dates, but we didn't see none of that. He didn't even get asked any questions either. Did they really dig into Libba? I don't remember them really digging into Libba. Naeem, like I said, if he hadn't spoke up for Zadia, he wouldn't have said nothing either. Why were they there? Why were these cast members even on stage? I have never seen them do a reunion where they don't even at least touch on them. And usually we talk to these people as they were eliminated. That's how we go through the cast lineup. We're going to talk to this person because they was eliminated first, out of this, that, and that. You know, get them out the way, get them done. No, nothing with them. That's it, y'all. Next season starts tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We got 7 couples tomorrow, and we're gonna be adding in more singles. And I'll talk about that soon. I'm gonna do a separate video. I will talk to y'all again later. There's nothing that this gave me. Nothing. I'm so glad the season 5 is over. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. No more talking about season 5. Peace.